Hello everyone, my name is Rufino Adimora. I am the producer and director of the Miss Adanma Pageant International. You're all welcome. Tonight we are delighted to be bringing you the first online production of the annual Miss Adanma Nigerian non-bikini cultural pageant. I'm here in Amaze TV studios in London, United Kingdom. With me are the actress and talk show hosts, Miss, Madam, Ella, Pati the Ikwere Princess. Ella, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good. And with us is the none other than the fashion designer, cultural icon, Mr. Omega Smart. Omega, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Also with us is our special guest tonight. She's special because she was the former Miss Adanma Pageant in 2016 by the name of Miss Deberechi Injoko. Debbie, Queen Debbie, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Debbie will be later on telling us all about how the girls are feeling tonight because she's gone through it. Well, these three wonderful judges will be giving us the next Miss Adanma Online Pageant 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, before we actually go into the show, I'd like to say we have our queen in Nigeria, Nicole Chidinma, and we also have our chaperone and our coordinator in Nigeria. We'll be talking to them much later via satellite. Without further ado, we're going to be seeing the first girls lined up. We've done this way because of the pandemic we all went through this year. So please just sit back and enjoy a very unprecedented type of show that we're bringing you. So here we go. The first 4 girls we'll be showing, and then after that we'll go for a break, have some entertainment and come back. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Good day, everyone. I'm Matthew Alexandra Chamaka by name. I'm from Abia State, Umuahia precisely. I studied chemistry in school. I'm an actor and a model. Ndewo afambu Matthew Alexandra Chamaka. I'm onye Abia State, n'ime Umuahia. Agụrụ chemistry n'ụlọ akwụkwọ. I'm onye na-eme ihe ngala, na onye na-eme ihe onyonyo. Daalụ.
Good day, everyone. My name is Brenda Okezie. I am a Christian. I'm from Abia State in Nigeria. I am a 400 level student of medical laboratory science in Abia State University in Nigeria. My hobbies are dancing and reading. I'm one of the contestants of Miss Adanma Nigeria 2020. I know that with God and me, and with me, I have what it takes to be the next Miss Adanma Queen.
Good day, everyone, and hello to you all. I am Choice Ugan Lumabari from the Kana local government area in Rivers State, Nigeria. Why have I Choice Lumabari Ugan? I do the Kana local government area in Rivers State, Nigeria. Okay.
Hello everyone,
My name is Uzovulu Mesoma Francesca, and I am a Nigerian. Ndimbai Ekelemono. Aha m bụ Uzovulu Mesoma Francesca, and abụ m onye Nigeria.
My name is Okoma Happiness Nkechinyeri. I'm a native of Umuahia local government area in Abia State. They won't know the buying. I am more than Okoma Happiness Nkechinyeri. It's in Nangalaba, Umuahia local government area in Abia State.
Hello, my name is Ndakati Jane and I'm 23 years old. And I'm from the local government area of Imo State, and I'm a period level student at Imo State University. I'm one than Ndakati Jane. I'm a Mirafi Rabanato. I'm William During Kedinam the local government area of Imo State, and I'm on Galaban Cattle and Mahadi Imo State University. Alright, this is me saying thank you to the wonderful and tremendous organizers of Miss Adanma Pageant. And yes, it's a final scene to exploitation.
Hi everyone, my name is Jude Ifnayachukendra. I'm 20 years old, I'm a student, and I'm from Owerri North Local Government area in Imo State. Ndewonu, afọ m bụ Nwaada Jude Ifnayachukendra. Adị m afọ 12. Abụ m nwa akwụkwọ, esi m na ngalaba Owerri North Local Government area nke dị n'Imo State. I'm one of the contestants for Miss Adanma Online Pageant 2020. And please, I'm pleading with you guys to please vote me for Miss Adanma 2020. Thank you.
And help me win these pageants.
Hello everyone, my name is Lizzie David. I'm from Taraba State, Saudona local government area. I am Jukon by tribe. I'm so happy to be part of the Adanma 2020 pageantry, and I hope we all get to win. Thank you and God bless. DJ Queen, Anyi Lizzie David, Taraba State, Dishia Saudona local government area. I'm Biriku Dishia Adanma contestant 2020 in GM Benerin Shane.
Facebook. Thank you and God bless.
Hello, my name is Stella Maris Nnamdi. I'm from Anambra State. Ndewo, afam bụ Stella Maris Nnamdi. I'm from Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Akeni Sylvia. I am a native of Eto West Local Government Area, Ugara, Delta State. Wado Odome Akeni Sylvia, Otori Eto West Local Government Area, Ugara, Delta State. Hope you all enjoy watching my video. Thank you.
Okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to be speaking to you, Deborahchi. Basically, what must the girls be feeling like right now? I know you've been through this before, so just give us some indication of how the girls are feeling.
Well, with my experience being in the pageant and in Miss Adanma, well, there's loads of feelings going through all the girls right now. One, you're nervous, you're happy to be part of the show, and you're so excited because you might be one of the winners. So there's so much going on that you don't know, but you just can't wait and hope that you win. And there's a feeling of anticipation because you don't know whether you're going to win or your friend who you met in the show might win. So it's like a collective nervousness, I would say. Everyone is so nervous trying to figure out what outfits they are trying to wear. Last minute touch up on the makeup.
So I'm going to ask you, Ella, you've been with Miss Adanma since inception in 2015. Can you just give us a little idea on how you came to join the pageant and also have stuck with us since 2015 to 2020? Wow. The years have gone fast.
Yeah.
So just give the audience a little brief about what...
I think the first thing first is when you love culture. You have to know your culture and you have to adapt to your culture. I love culture. And when you approached me about the show, I kind of embraced it because culture is something that is like my second name. My first name is Ella Patti, second name is culture. And for those people who know me as well, I dance a lot. So that's how the Korean Princess came about. So when you told me about it, I kind of felt like this is not just a pageant or a one-off pageant. It's something that's going to be a continuous event. And we need to actually showcase our talent, showcase the beauty of African culture. And that's, for me, it's the key. Because there's something that says in the Bible that says, train up a child in the way the child will grow. Now, you also have to train your child based on culture.
Yes.
Because a child without culture lacks everything.
Of
but when you
course.
know culture, you're actually going to be well defined.
You're halfway there.
Yeah.
Well, Ella has more or less said it because for me, culture is everything. I love culture. And Miss Adanma came about because I was in search of my culture. Another man I'm going to go to that knows culture more than I would say you, me, and everybody is obviously none other than Mr. Omega Smart, our icon fashion designer. Omega designs for Miss Adanma every single year. He's also been with Miss Adanma. His daughter participated in our program in 2017?
17, yeah.
Yeah, in 2017 in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
And she is our Miss Photogenic.
Wow.
So, Omega, I know you're another wonderful spokesperson where it concerns culture. You've seen various beauty pageants.
Yeah.
What makes Miss Adanma different from all the rest?
I will start from saying that Miss Adanma, the first time someone invited me to come to the show, when I get to the show, I've been to other beauty distance, something like that before. But when I came there, I see something different. So when I came to this country, I see like our young girls don't even speak our language. And the language, when you deny someone his own language, his own culture, it's nice, everything. So I never believed that they can speak Igbo. When I get there the first time, someone invited me, and I see some young girls speaking Igbo. I feel like, I like culture. So I would do everything within marriage to make sure I propose this. That's what moved me. So, okay, I would join it. The next year, you came to my shop. So we started talking about culture and everything. So I know very much about Igbo culture. And I always like to, even me, I like deciding anything I'm going, I like putting on my traditional
wear.
attire.
Yeah.
Because when I put on my traditional, even if I'm walking on the street, people will say, that's an Igbo man.
Yeah.
So I feel proud, I feel like they recognize me through my attire. So that's
well,
why.
I remember in Debbie's year, in fact, Debbie started with us in 2015.
Yeah.
She didn't win, and she was encouraged to enter again, and she won in 2016. Boy, was I happy when she won. Because not only was I happy, we went to Nigeria to do charity work, which I will talk about as well much later, about what Miss Adanma stands for. We say beauty with a purpose, and that purpose we'll be coming back to talk about much later. Debbie was one of our first international girls to go to Nigeria. We went to Okigwe, a place called Okigwe, to do a Camp of Faith. I'm sure most of the people watching this evening will know where I mean. It's where widows retreat They go there every year and they do this retreat for 1 month. So we went there, and the pastor who invited us to come, I was obviously, initially I was speaking English. It sounded weird because you had all these widows in the audience that couldn't even hear what I was saying. So Debbie, so kind, interpreted what I was saying. I have some videos that was taken at that program on how families of widows are treated. It brings tears to your eyes. So why I'm asking you this, or why I'm saying this, is as a cultural man, can we just take a step back and talk about what Miss Adanma stands for, number one, which is we support widows in our charity program and raise certain social issues. In terms of widows in Nigeria, what do you have to say about that?
To be honest, widows in Nigeria is something else. I always, have that in mind because I have some widows back home. I always help as well. In our culture is totally different. Like in Nigeria, you have different cultures. Even in Igbo land, we still have different cultures. Like some part of Igbo, you understand, if you are married and you have like kids, you see like when your husband passed away, you see that they will come and share your husband things if he left you with nothing. Understand? Yeah. We call it like in Igbo language, you call it irinanne. You understand? You should have your siblings and other will come and share your things and leave the wife with nothing. They don't even care. You understand? But some part, yeah, if they want to take everything that belongs to the man, they can accuse the woman for killing the husband.
Yeah. Yes.
It's very bad. I'm against that, totally against that. You understand?
That is what really moved me to support widows for that singular thing. A lot of women are suffering in silence. And I wish we could actually go into talking about widows on this program, but that's not why we're here. It's just part of the reasons why Miss Adanma supports widows, because of that. Now, Debbie, when we went to Nigeria, I know coming back to the hotel that we were lodging in, we came across a place where a lot of young girls were hanging out the streets. And of course, these young ladies were, should I say, beautiful girls, absolutely stunning girls. I actually stopped the taxi driver, asked, is there a convention going on that we can join? And he said to me, no, these are prostitutes. Prostitutes. I said, what? These girls was lined up on the streets like they were waiting for something. So then I decided that we must have a Miss Adanma Nigeria. And that's when we came up with Miss Adanma Pageant, Beauty with a Purpose. And that purpose for me is, one, supporting widows and orphan children, and number two, using it to raise awareness of certain social issues in our society. For instance, sexual exploitation, abuse, harassment of the girl child. But in saying that, it's got to the point that you don't even know who is abusing who anymore, who's actually exploiting who anymore. Is it the men? Is it the girls? Because everything today in Nigeria, they call it packaging. So men package, women package. So we're also going to talk about that a little bit. Ella, I'm going to ask you this question. Obviously, we watch certain videos on social media today of different elements, degrees of people being abused. What can you tell us about this abuse of sexual exploitation?
You see, if I actually want to talk about sexual exploitation, I feel the major problem is, would I use the word lack of education? Lack of education / awareness. You might go to school, but if you're not educated sexually, you wouldn't know. People like us, I grew up in a family where they will tell you that if a man touches your body, you'll be pregnant. You know, that does not stop us from going to see what sex is. You understand? They don't define it and tell us that, okay, this is the fundamental. These are things you shouldn't even do. So we're tempted to try. Now, apart from that, in Nigeria, there's this thing that if you don't have money, you feel the pain. You go to university, if you cannot afford your school fees, your lecturer will say, I'm going to sleep with you for you to pass the exam. So it's not in your power. Because why you want to educate yourself and you don't have the money to, they have to take advantage of you. And that becomes your style, because at the end of the day, for you to graduate, you have to go into it. Okay, if you don't go into the lecturers as well, even the young guys, they want to take advantage of you as well. So it's a norm in Nigeria. It's something that you either accept or you don't accept. Just pray that your parents should come from a royal family where there's money. If there's money, then you're fine. If you don't have money, you're going to suffer.
I have a different view on that.
Okay.
And my view is sometimes it's not all about money. And it's not about education neither. I think we can talk about this and say perhaps the government has a lot to play.
No, I totally disagree with you. The reason why is, if you say the government do not live in your house.
Okay.
Let's get it right. The government do not live with you.
That is true.
They did not implement things in Nigeria. People in Nigeria do not obey the system. We in diaspora, we do obey the system. So government has nothing to do, but it has to do with lack of understanding, lack of awareness, and lack of education. Going to school is not really education.
This is another angle that I'm taking it from. When I say government, a young person goes through a school, qualifies, university, qualifies, and you have no employment. That's where I'm coming from when I say the government. What you said is right. But even if your parents have all the millions in the world, peer groups can also come into this. So really it's not about that. It's about, first of all, employment history. Because if you have gone through school and you then come out of school and there's employment in the country, you won't have time to be talking about sleeping around unless it is your choice.
Okay, can I chip in something? You know, in that aspect, look, I see, these people, if you've not done that before graduation, graduating from the university, you wouldn't do that again. They are doing it from the younger age. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
okay. Not after graduating, not after that you're looking for a job and they take the advantage of you. No.
I think it's more of a bad habit.
Yeah.
It starts from foundation. So you're talking about where they're here.
Where they have gone.
You're talking about from here.
So what has happened for me is Miss Adanma has come about. Actually, these young ladies that we feel now are using their beauty. They're selling their beauty. Let us get them into the platform of Adanma and actually tell them that they can use that beauty to create an awareness or to raise an awareness of what young people should not be doing. Obviously, when you have the elementary young kids who the social media, everybody's on social media today. And social media can either be good or bad, depending on what you're using it for. And for me, and the platform of Adanma, I just think the reason why Adanma is Beauty with a Purpose is we're raising awareness on saying that to these young ladies, you don't have to do this. You don't have to sell your body. But it's okay and it's easy for me saying that, because a lot of people can be saying, oh, it's easy for you saying that. What about a girl that has no choice at all? Somebody who has no choice. And this is the only thing they can do to feed them, to even feed their families. How do we say no to this exploitation? I'm just going to ask the question. What is the difference between rape and exploitation?
Who wants to answer me?
Okay, if I'm just going to say something. Rape and exploitation now, we're talking about say no to sexual exploitation. Yeah. Is exploitation, do you give consent? Don't you give consent? That's the angle I want us to take it from. Who is exploiting who? So what's the difference between rape and exploitation? So you can take it, Ella.
I would start by saying exploitation is the same as rape. And the reason why I say that is this. Rape, you don't accept them taking advantage of you. Same as exploitation. But the difference with exploitation is that they will force you to sign, or they will deceive you to go into it. That's the only difference. But taking advantage is the same thing. 5 people will take advantage of you. They will sleep with you. They will dump you. They will use you. They will tie you down until you make the money that they've used to ship you to that country before they will set you free. Some people are not even set free at all. You understand? But with rape, somebody can take advantage of you one-off and leave you. So that is, you still have your freedom, but sexual exploitation, you don't have freedom at all. The only time you have freedom, it's until you pay off the amount on your head, or they even kill you on top. Sure. So the worst is sexual exploitation.
Yeah. The only man amongst us here, you know, in Nigeria at the moment, Christmas is coming up. A lot of the men that's outside the country, from Malaysia, Indonesia, all these share countries, are going to be going to Africa. And there's a lot of girls waiting for them back because everybody is getting ready. Now, this is where a lot of exploitation will come in. How, as a man, can you say to them, watch out?
Hey, Rafina, you've come again. I don't know. Are you sure I'm not one of them? But
no, you're not one of them. That's why you're here. You're not one of them.
You know, I always tell these young girls, you understand, you have to be at least, you know, sometimes people always compare what they have with what they want. They have enough, but it's not okay for them. They always need more. That's why it's young men coming out from abroad. You understand? They always look at us like living abroad like we are special. We are different. We are not.
Of course.
You understand? Whatever you tell them, they believe you.
Of course.
Before you know it, you take advantage of them. Always tell them, don't believe me. You understand? Be yourself. Hold yourself. Carry yourself. You are like anytime. I always have some people, you know, when I'm talking on Facebook and all that, I have some girls, you know, I know how far they've gone. They will be asking you, are you coming back? They are even the one that are asking you to come back. They are waiting and sometimes I tell them, is this what you have to do with your life?
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes when I always advise them, I say, you are rude the way you talk to me, and I say, but I'm trying to advise you.
Yeah.
As an elderly person, I'm advising you because I don't like our girls, seeing our girls on the street, running the street. I don't do that.
Yes.
It's not my life. It's not my thing. You understand? So that's the only way anything I know about.
Debbie, what would you say about Christmas is coming up? What advice would you give the young ladies in terms of being lured into all these wonderful cars and good clothing that a lot of young men, and even sometimes a lot of women as well, because you get women exploiting women?
I think people look at the short run instead of the long run. Everything you do, there's going to be challenges and there's going to be rewards. Yeah, some rewards are flashier than others, and some rewards are tougher than others. But it just depends on what how quickly you get it.
Sure.
With the guys coming back for Christmas, yes, they're going to give them the money there and then. They're going to see it. They're going to think, okay, they have a lot of money. Meanwhile, it could not be that where they're living.
Sure.
But you see what you see in front of you and you believe it quickly. But if you work hard, yes, you may struggle. Yes, you might lose an arm. But doesn't mean like if you watch X Factor, there was a lady, I can't remember her name. She was a very old lady, and she came and she sang. She surprised everyone. No one thought a lady her age
could sing,
have such a voice.
Powerful voice, yes.
And she always wanted to sing, but she's never had the confidence or never had the platform. But when she went on X Factor, I don't know, did she win it?
Did she win?
I
think she won though. I think she won.
And she became
her life
famous.
changed. Forgot to manage.
She got all the money that she wants. So not everything you want will come to you when you want it. So it's having the patience,
of course,
and the perseverance to see.
I guess I can also take from their patience. I mean, 2015, you can say where Miss Adanma Pageant was to where it is today and to where it's going. In saying that, because We're still having technical hitches. I hope the directors can hear me. Can we have some of the congratulation messages that we've got from people?
Greetings, hello. I go by the name of Four Strings. I'm a musician from South London. I firstly would like to congratulate each and every one of you for raising awareness and supporting such an important cause, especially at a time like this where it's not easy. So props to everyone involved. I'd like to wish the best of luck to every single contestant of the 2020 Adanma Pageant. I'll be playing a rendition of a song which I'm sure you all know, so please stay tuned.
Four strings. Thank you very, very, very much. This is a young man who has always loved Miss Adanma. So 2021, folks, watch out. He'll be on our actual pageant show. Four strings. Thank you very much. Perhaps we can go to the next congratulation message from Faith from Nigeria.
Hello everyone, my name is Paul Fitz. Have I been a contestant for Miss Adanma 2017? I've been involved with the pageant ever since, and it's been a great privilege for me to be a chaperone for the girls, to make sure the girls are well looked after, and also to play a part in making this project a success. The cause fighting against sexual exploitation is of great importance to us, and 3R Productions stand daily to say no to sexual exploitation. I want to say a big thank you to Ms. Rufina Demora, our CEO of 3R Production, for giving me this great opportunity to be among the team. And also to the girls out there, to the contestants, if you do not win, please don't feel bad. Always remember that there's just one winner, but your participation among this contest means you're playing a part to say no to sexual exploitation. Do not forget, say no to sexual exploitation. Thank you.
Well done. I think we're still having technical hitches. Jay, could you let us know what is happening? Is it fixed? Do we go on to the next segment? 2 minutes. I'm told 2 minutes. Wonderful. Well, folks, this is our annual first online pageant, so stay tuned. I tell you what we're going to do, guest. We're going to talk about what we're actually looking for this evening. I know the videos that you're all waiting for. The judges have actually seen these videos. They've seen the videos. So they have made their informed decision, more or less, on who's going to be the winner. But nevertheless, we're going to still be looking into it because we have online voting that's been going on since yesterday and today. And the percentage of the votes is, Ella, have you, I think I...
So the introduction is 40, cut-off is 40, performance is 20.
Yes, introduction. We've got it in the segments of introduction. And that's basically what you'll be looking for in self-introduction is confidence, assurance, clarity, and speech. The girl will get 40% for that. The second one will be catwalk demonstration. And what does that entail? Looking good, her poise, her grace, her elegance, and of course, her expression of her personality. That will also gain her 40%. Lastly is her performance skills. The girls were given a task to do performance skills. Some of them did singing, dancing, and also acting. So that will also gain them 20%. And then 20% for online, for friends and family, and obviously other people that have come across the video and the girls to vote for them as well. That will gain them 20%. So altogether, a total of 120%. If a girl gets 120%, well, she's exceptional. But it'll be wonderful to know what the judges will say. I want to go to Debbie. As far as you know in Miss Adanma and about the judges' votes, do you think it's fair?
Well, I hope so. Being a contestant, you want to win. That's your aim. That's why you enter. You hope to win. And not all the time you win. And there's only one winner and 2 other runner-ups. So I think, yes, the judges' decisions are
okay.
fair.
For someone who's actually been with Miss Adanma, and you know, sometimes in beauty pageants, people say it's a fix. There's something that I pride myself in this pageant. I don't get involved. I don't want to know who wins. I always say to the judges, whoever emerges the winner, I will work with. So the decision, the judge's decision is final. Even though I might have my choice, which I don't, because I get to know each and every one of the girls individually. So it will be very, very unfair for me to now pick a winner or tell them who I want to win. So I always say to them, have a free run. Whoever emerges is the person that I'm going to work with. So Ella, can you just tell us what you think about Miss Adanma? Because a lot of people will be saying, beauty pageants, it's always a fix, they know who's going to win. Please tell us and tell the audience how Miss Adanma judges his girls.
I don't think it's fixed, because if it's fixed, there is no need having the judges. We just tell them, guys, you're going to be the winner, don't worry, you understand? It's not fixed. There is a tradition, there are things you have to go through to be a winner. You know, and if you don't get those things in place, there is no way you're going to be the winner. So maybe sometimes you'll come across like it's not fair, but it's fair. I remember 2015, there was a girl who was so slim and she danced very well. She did everything perfect. Everybody thought she was going to win, but she didn't win. And the reason why she didn't win is not because she was not good, it's because of one particular thing. Maybe she did not answer the question properly.
Actually, talking about that, in that 2015, and Debbie will bear me witness, because there was a young lady who came, I think she came for about 2 rehearsals, and that girl carried the crown.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Is that the same girl you're talking about?
Yes.
She carried the crown. You know why? She came across confident. She answered the question correctly. She had poise, elegance, and the 2 times she came to rehearsals, she was just perfect. No one could fault her. Even when she won, the girls that were attending all the few months of us being in camp couldn't complain because they saw the difference. The girl carried the crown. So what I want to say about judging, the judges judge fairly. Of course, when you don't win, you're angry. Your family are angry. In fact, everybody blames the organization thinking that we fixed it. But I assure you, it's something that Miss Adanma doesn't do. The judge's decision is paramount. One thing that a girl must say, as Ella Patti said, is there's a structure to Miss Adanma, and you've got to obey that structure. If you don't obey it and you think, well, you're a model, you know it all, trust me, come that day, you'll fail it. Because when you're asked a question, or when it comes to the routine section, you may not be that confident. Because everything about Miss Adanma is from the inception to the end. They say you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So your first impression, you're being judged on what is going on. And that all calculates to you either emerging a winner or being on a peripheral. Omega, I know you've been at the show and seen several girls because as a designer, you've designed for the show as well. All the girls that have won Miss Adanma, would you say the judges have picked the right girls?
Of course they did, because why I said this, the very first time I came for Miss Adanma thing, that year, Debbie won. So when I look at Debbie, I told someone sitting by my side, this girl, even her hair itself was not even done.
She listens to the brief.
Yeah, so when I saw her hair, I said, this is girl win, because that year we had Patient Ozoko there.
Yes.
You know, he was the one that said, that's the girl I want. And it's like I predicted that she won.
Was going to be the
you
one.
understand?
Yes.
So that's why my mind, I know, although this is the first time I've been a judge in Miss Adanma, but I believe that it's a fair.
She was the
because
one. Yeah.
if it's fixed, why am I here?
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
supposed to be here sitting, wasting my time coming here to sit to judge people walking on the street. So
Debbie,
I believe they're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Yes. Debbie, what can you say, or why would you say you didn't win the first year?
Well, I would say I was definitely very, very nervous. I wasn't used to the crowd, and it was more like Miss Adanma is like a family. So, you know, when you're in a family,
you don't do your best.
Everyone is going to talk about it in the family meeting. So
family meeting.
Yeah, it's Igbo, African home. You have all that. So I was really, really nervous, and
yes.
I was not used to the crowd.
Yes.
So, but my second time, I didn't want to come the second time and not win again. So I had to get my
Put
act together.
everything into it, yeah.
And plus also, your dresses matters a lot.
Oh, yes.
Some of the dresses I noticed, they looked nice on me, but it wasn't something I was comfortable with. So, all my dresses, I had
Mr. Omega Smart made it,
and
yes.
I tested them and I wore them, and I was extremely comfortable in it. So, because confidence also shows if you're comfortable,
Well dressed, yeah, in what you're wearing.
Yeah. So, because I was comfortable with what I'm wearing, I got a confidence boost. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Can you go tell us the categories of Miss Adanma in terms of their dress? Do you remember? But maybe I'll start it off, because I know normally we have about 4 or 5 categories, and the first one is usually swimming wear. And that swimming wear is, Omega, just describe our swimming wear for us as a designer. We have the agricultural.
Yeah, we have the first swimming wear for the dance and all that.
What is it called in Igbo language?
It's aqua. You know, that thing is not necessarily Igbo, only Igbo thing. You understand? Yeah. It's rivers, Igbo, Calabar, they dress like that. But normally, when you dress that way, that's normally the way we dress when we're getting married.
Sure.
Those days, not even now. Yeah. Because when you dress on that attire, you don't wear shoes, you don't wear anything on your foot.
Which the girls don't do in Miss Adanma.
Yes, when you don't wear things, when a lady doesn't wear anything on her foot, we know exactly how it works.
That's right.
You understand? The way you walk sometimes depends on what you're wearing. If you wear high heel, it gives you another style.
You walk differently.
Yeah, if you wear barefoot, because when you are getting married, like with that kind of wear, you understand, the first thing you do that, you have ashebis, people follow you, and they don't wear anything. And you know other people, you know, you are the one getting married. Other people, you know, are coming with you. They will now look at, they will say that's the main time that they are picking.
So this is the beauty of it. This is why we call it Miss Adanma non-cultural pageant. And that's why we put in there catwalk demonstration. And that catwalk demonstration, I know that when you're judging, you look through all that, because as you said, you don't wear shoes. And if you can walk elegantly with poise on bare feet, you're halfway there. Because I know when girls are wearing heels, they look in a certain way, their mannerisms change. So the first important thing is catwalk demonstration, which In our swimwear section, the girls don't normally come out with shoes. They wear bare feet because there's also a dancing routine in it. So folks, you guys have just got to tune in till next year and watch the space for our 2021 pageant. The next thing is self-introduction. Our self-introduction section is usually something that determines how a girl is going to go. Ella, I know you're usually behind the scene with the girls on this day. So already in your head, during Miss Adanma, I think you know who's going to win. And I guess when who doesn't win, you feel somehow, but we can't bring personal feeling into it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's why we have judges. In that self-introduction, what do you look for? Or what will you be looking for when we get to see the videos that we're waiting for?
First of all, I look out for confidence, clarity in speech, and knowing where you're from. Because most of them don't start with introducing themselves in their local language. You just go with English language. But forgetting that this is a cultural event, so you have to introduce yourself in native language, and then now consider the people that do not understand your language, which is speaking it again in English, and then tell them your age. Most people don't do that. But it's very important for us to know how old you are, where you're from, if you know how to speak your language. Some of them will say, it's beautiful when you put your language first. So we look at for confidence, remembering your language, and then the rest comes in.
Okay. As I said, Miss Adanma has a structure, and part of what she's explaining is the structure that we have. It's a non-bikini cultural pageant, which is when the girls come out on stage normally. It's about introducing themselves in their native language and repeating the same thing in English. And why we do that is because a lot of our audience are not native speakers of the same culture. So we have to be diverse in our explanation in English, and then also bringing our culture out.
Hello babes. Guess what? My husband just got me a brand new car. I'm not joking. The kids are here with me. Take a chill pill, baby. We'll be going to France for our anniversary. That's what you get when you marry the right person, you know. You feel this enormous joy. Yeah. So what will I get for you when I'm coming back? Okay, you got it. Good day, everyone. I'm Matthew Alexandra by name. I'm contestant number 1. Please vote for your baby girl. Like my pictures, like my videos. And also follow Miss Adanma on Facebook and on Instagram at Miss Adanma UK. Thank you very much. Be safe out there.
Good day, everyone. My name is Brenda Okezie. I am a Christian. I'm from Abia State in Nigeria. I am a 400 level student of medical laboratory science in Abia State University in Nigeria. Yeah, my hobbies are dancing and reading. Yeah, and I'm one of the contestants of Miss Adanma Nigeria 2020. I know that with God and me, and with me, I have what it takes to be the next Miss Adanma Queen. One of my talents is singing, and I'll be singing All That Matters by GUC. I'll put you in front of my melody. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. Just you and I, Jesus. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll put you in front of my melody. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. Just you and I, Jesus. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. Oh, way, oh, way. You are all that matters. Oh, way, oh, way. You are all that matters. I'm begging you all to please vote me in by following Miss Adanma International on Facebook and Instagram, and liking, sharing and commenting on my video. Please, I'm counting on you all to please help me win this crown. Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
I will singing All of Me by John Legend. What will I do without you, my mom? Show me and you picking me up. Got my hair spinning, no kidding, I can't see you. What's going on inside me for mine? I'm your magical mystery. And I'm so little, the more I think but I'll be alright. My head is on the water, but I'm feeling fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. All your perfect imperfect. Give your love to me. I give my all to you. You're my angel, my baby. Even when I don't know it, I give you all of me. You give me all of you, you. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you cry, you look beautiful too. I'm contestant number 3, and I want to use this video to please you all to please vote me as the next Miss Adanma Queen. And don't forget to like our page on Facebook at Miss Adanma Pageant International, and follow us on Instagram as Miss Adanma UK.
contestant number 5. Please guys, I need the vote. And how you can do that is just follow Miss Adanma Pageant on Instagram and on Facebook. Click on my video, like it, comment on it, share it to your friends and loved ones for them to do the same. Please guys, vote for me, please. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nigerian and I'm 23 years old. And I'm from the local government area of Imo State, and I'm a 3rd level student at Imo State University. I'm Nigerian. I'm a Miracle Abanato. I'm the local government area of Imo State, and I'm on Galaban Cattle and Mahadi Imo State University. Alright, this is me saying thank you to the wonderful and tremendous organizers of Miss Adanma International Pageantry, and yes, it's a final thing to set expectation.
Contestant number 8. Please guys, vote for me for Miss Adanma Online 2020. Follow us on Facebook at Miss Adanma International and follow us on Instagram at Miss Adanma UK. Thank you very much. Please vote for me. Like my videos and comments and help me win these pageants.
You shameless woman. Oh, after all I've done for you, you decided to report me to the police for the crime we both committed. Hey, you're in trouble. Oh. We are both in trouble. You think you will escape this? You think you're smart, Abby? Okay, just wait for me right there. Let me get dressed. The police are outside my house. You know, as a wife of a big woman, I will bail out myself. But you, I'm sorry for you. You will regret why you took me to that place. Hey, okay, I should calm down. Oh, you don't know that you're going to tell me to calm down, Abby. You should have thought about the consequences before reporting me to the police. You better get ready to be involved. Rubbish.
Now, I want to use this medium to please appeal to everyone out there to please vote for me. And by so doing, you're just going to like and comment on this video, and then most importantly, follow Miss Adanma at Miss Adanma Pageantry UK on Instagram and also on Facebook. Thank you and God bless.
ndị be anyị afọ m bụ Stella Maris Nnamdi abụ nwa afọ Anambra. Please, I beg you, follow Miss Adanma UK on Instagram, like my videos. God bless you. I so much appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Look at this. She will marry my son. He starts serving obligated with me. I asked her personally to serve obligated with me and she said no. She said, hey, I'm a Christian, serving one dead God. After I'm through dealing with her, she will know that I'm not an ordinary person. She will not get pregnant for my son. Let me see how a woman will not get pregnant for a man and she will still remain in that marriage. Rita, I call your name 3 times. You never get pregnant for my son, and so shall it be. You decide to serve up dating with me. Nonsense.
I'm contestant number 12, and I want you to please like Miss Adanma on Miss Adanma Facebook page and Instagram. And in order for me to win, I want you to please like my video and vote for me. Thanks.
We're back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed that. So that is the 11 girls. Am I correct? 11 girls. You've all seen them. The reason why it's actually like that is they've all done these things in their homes or in their location. Normally, the actual Miss Adanma will have different categories, but we've omitted swimming wear this year. We've omitted a cultural costume this year. We've omitted so many items in it this year. So what you just saw there is really, the judges are going to be marking them on their introduction, their catwalk, and also their performance. As you saw, some of them sang, they acted, and also they danced. So before we go back to, I go back to the judges, at this point, we normally say Miss Adanma is a festive of food, fun, and fashion. But because we are in the studio, COVID-19 has not allowed us to actually do what we normally do. We're now just going to be talking about moving Miss Adanma to the next level. Judges, you've all seen the girls. I'm sure you've made a mark on who you think should get the vote. People have been voting online, so, and the online vote will carry 20%. I'm just going to ask Ella Patti, from watching the video, what can you say is different from the actual Miss Adanma pageant?
Okay, I will start with lack of training. Okay, the reason why you decided to bring this show together is to teach them how to catwalk, posture, and confidence. And most of them do not have it. and that's because coronavirus.
We haven't had the opportunity to actually do this. Now you can see the essence of Miss Adanma. For those who have been before, you will now know the essence of actually joining the pageant, getting the training. Even if you win or lose, the training that you get from Miss Adanma is none other. Debbie can tell us, I mean, Debbie has modeled before, but when she came into Miss Adanma, there was a difference. So Debbie, can you tell us the difference of what Miss Adanma taught you in terms of the training?
Well, I definitely know how to walk up and down the stairs. But
Are we talking about etiquette training? I think she's talking about etiquette training.
no, what I was definitely say it's catwalk is like a skill, and for you, if you are, let's say, doing the wrong way, your presence on the wrong way really matters, because as a model, you're basically a cloak hanger for the dress. So
I'll just repeat that. I think Debbie said, as a model, you are a clothes horse. And that means you're a hanger, a clothes hanger. In the industry, they call it a clothes horse. So basically, you're a hanger for the actual item of garment that you're modeling. Continue.
yeah, so your presence on the catwalk really makes or breaks the show, and especially if you want all the designers and all the
If you want all the designers, you know, in Nigeria, a lot of the girls say, oh, I'm not into pageantry anymore, I'm a model. And I always say, what is the difference? Pageantry, modeling is the same thing. But sometimes this sexual exploitation we're talking about, when the girls have been abused and exploited, they move over to modeling because they think it's a gentler word, modeling. No, it's not, young ladies. It's everything. Because in the industry, you have catwalk models, photographic modeling, fashion modeling, makeup modeling, hair modeling, hand modeling. You have all sorts of modeling. It is called modeling. So basically, if you are an all-rounder, you can do beauty competitions. Go ahead.
yeah, so your stage presence really matters if you want to attract other designers, because they come to the show to watch and also see if they would like to hire the girls
yes.
for their own
Shows,
And
yes.
also there's other industries that you would also want to be part of.
Cosmetic industry, entertainment industry.
So just going up and down a runway is not really catwalking.
Sure.
You have to show your personality in your walk, whether you sway your hips, swing your arms, rest your hands on your hips. You have to, basically, it's a performance. Well, sort of. You have to embrace yourself, entice the audience, because at the end of the day, especially with a beauty pageant, you want to show your elegance. You want to show how stable you are in walking. And like Ogomoria said, when a woman is marrying in the Igbo culture, and some Africans, they don't wear shoes because you want to know how they walk. And when you're on the stage, everybody's eyes is on you. So if you just go up and down, nobody wants to hire you. Nobody wants to believe you have what it takes to be
It's about attitude. It's called deportment. Your deportment is about attitude. If you don't have attitude, you could be the most beautiful girl in the room. You're just there. So you have to have attitude when you're in the platform of this industry that we call entertainment, be in acting, modeling, what's the other one that I can say? So, Omega, as a designer, what do you look for when you want a young lady to actually model your garments?
The first of all, what I'm looking for is that I want you to model my stuff. I want that confidence.
Confidence.
First thing, because if you have that confidence, if you're on the stage, because you know there's a difference between when you're like, if you ask your girl to walk when there are 2 or 3 people, you understand, you might do it right, but when you get to the stage, a lot of people are looking at you. They want you to perform very
The girl
well,
has to
and you start,
know how
like,
to strut her
singing,
stuff.
You understand? So whenever I will first of all talk to you, then I know if you have what I need, what I want, you understand? Then I can, because the first time I made something for Debbie for another video, that I know Debbie, I've watched Debbie on the stage and I see how confident, because the first time, the confidence was on there, but the second time she won, so I decided to say me.
Sure.
Because I cannot invest where I cannot.
It's about being ready to learn. A lot of girls go into this industry and they think they know it all. They win and they become prima donnas. Ladies, don't be a prima donna. Listen to the brief. You know, sometimes we give out briefs in what to do. And I find because a lot of girls are too much in a hurry to get there, they forget the brief. Always listen to the brief. Do your homework. Do a recce of the subject matter. Then you will not need to possibly bombard your chaperones or your coordinators with questions. Listen to the brief, research, and then performance. It's all about acting. Debbie said it's about acting. The stage is left there for you. You're on the stage. Own the stage. All eyes are on you. And just do your stuff. As you can see, the videos that we've just shown of the girls, some of the girls will say that they are models. But then as you watch it, and I know what I went through in trying to get all the girls to send in their videos. I just wish coronavirus was not around so we could get together, put them in camp and put them through their pace. But however, nevertheless, they did very well indeed. As I say, they will be, I hope, all taking part again in 2021 Miss Adanma Pageant. But tonight, we're only going to be picking 3 winners, which is Miss Adanma 2020 online. And then we're going to also be picking the second runner-up, which is Miss Peace Global, and then our Miss Photogenic. The judges have a task to actually come up with who they think is going to be the winner, because there's some very interesting young ladies that have displayed their talent, their style, and poise, and confidence to us. I think we have 1 more or 2 more people that are to wish Miss Adanma congratulations tonight. We've had a lot of hitches. We apologize, but it's our first one. I'm sure by next year will be a lot better. Technical director, could you please play the next video to us?
Hi guys. My name is Miss Nicole and I'm the Miss Adanma Nigeria International 2019/2020, and I'm here to congratulate the latest contestants of Miss Adanma Nigeria. I want to say a very big congratulations to you all for making it so far, and I'm assuring you that you won't regret being part of Miss Adanma, because it's actually one of the best pageants. It's free, it's fair, like everything is actually clear. There's nothing like cheating or whatsoever. So I want to tell you all that you're in the right track, and also to encourage you to work hard. To my wonderful judges, I pray that the good Lord gives you the fortitude to make a very wise decision. Actually, I trust you guys will do a wonderful job. So guys, do not panic. Just work hard and pray. Miss Nicole Care. Thank you.
That was Nicole, Miss Adanma 2019 Nigeria. Nicole Chidima Ihejotu. I don't know if her chaperone, Faith Ugochi, is online. Can we get Faith online? Director, can we get Faith online? Faith is the Miss Adanma Nigeria chaperone that has been taking Nicole around all the charity work Nicole has been doing within her first year of winning. Faith has a great responsibility to make sure that the girls are well looked after. I actually want to bring her online so she can talk about what her duties are in Miss Adanma and what we do. Is Faith online?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Faith.
Good evening from this end.
Hello, Faith. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Can you just tell the audience what your duties are with Miss Adanma as a chaperone.
Okay, my name is Faith, and I'm opportunity to be a Miss Adanma. I'm a chaperone for Miss Adanma. My duty as a girl also corrected. My team, my role also is to make sure that the girls get the right attitude. So many girls lack the attitude, come with different kind of attitude. 3R production stands for correction. We are there to mold girls to have value. So as a chaperone for the girls, I try to mold them in the right attitude and also to teach them that what we stand for is saying no to sexual exploitation. No matter the situation you find yourself, no matter the environment you are in, always remember, as a woman, you have a value and a virtue to preserve. Do not give yourself in, let yourself to be a prey to so many circumstances you can find yourself in. Thank you to Ms. Rufina. I bless you. I'm so grateful, ma, for this great opportunity. And I wish and I pray that girls out there emulate from you, because you are a great woman and a mother indeed.
Oh, Faith, you've spoken so well. I could not have done this in Nigeria without you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Faith was actually one of our contestants in 2018. She's been a great help. She's been a great mentor to all the young ladies out there. And I'm sure we're all looking forward to recruiting more girls in 2021. It's going to be much better. It's going to be fun. We're going to have fun all the way. Because I know when we go into camp, we've talked about a lot of things that we're going to do in order to give the girls a great training. So, Faith, I thank you. Thank you again for taking the time out to coming on board this evening. So, I'll be speaking to you much later. Thank you and have a good evening. I think we have another caller online. Mr. Okay. Oh, here comes our Queen. Queen Nicole, where's your crown? Where's your crown? So, I know you've been working. I know you've been working. So, thank you very much for making the time to come on board. So, can you just tell us what you've been doing within your 1-year reign?
Okay, good evening, George.
Good evening.
Okay, within this year, coronavirus have been a hinge, but even at that, I was able to reach out to the widows, to the orphanage, to the orphans, and also I was able to do some charity works like visiting some hospitals here in Nigeria. So Miss Adanma has actually been a great platform for me, and I'm very, very happy to be part of this wonderful family.
Well done, Nicole. I know we have a lot of things to do in future. You've been a great help in terms of also mentoring some of the new girls, because there's a project that we've been doing, which is sexual exploitation. We've actually been on the streets of Nigeria talking to people, asking them the reasons why this horrible, horrible thing is going on. And I know that you guys have been doing a vox pop on the streets of Nigeria, trying to get the reasons why young girls go into this. I think the project that we were planning to do before coronavirus hit was actually to do a talk, a conference on sexual exploitation. We had 1 or 2 lecturers lined up that were to come and give a talk on how we can manage this horrible scourge in our society. Nicole, just before you go, I have your contemporary here, who is goodness me, my queen, sorry, my earpiece. My queen, Deborahchi, Miss Adanma 2016. Debbie, you were saying something about asking Nicole a question.
What would you say you've learned mostly from competing and participating in Miss Adanma?
Sorry, I can't hear you well.
Can you just repeat that again?
I said, what would you say that you've learned from participating and taking part in Miss Adanma?
What have you learned?
Okay, I've actually throughout my stay with Mr. Dama team and all, I was able to meet friends, wonderful people, doing camping here in Nigeria. I also learned how to carry myself high. Like Mr. Dama has taught me to carry myself in
With pride.
a way I can be able to be outspoken. I can be able to mingle with people around. And before I was a shy person, I can't even stand a crowd. But Mr. Dema has actually made me fight my fears. So I would say my stay throughout with Mr. Dema has been wonderful. It has been wonderful so far. Thank you.
I think you just preempted Deborah's mind because she said exactly the same thing you did in terms of overcoming her fear. Miss Adanma has given her that platform and training to overcome her fear. So I would say that Miss Adanma is obviously doing something good in the society for young girls. So Nicole, thank you very much, and keep on doing what you're doing. You're a great queen. In fact, in Miss Adanma, one thing that I know is the judge's decision is final and is not about peripheral beauty. It's actually about, we say beauty with a purpose. I need to just ask you, what is the purpose for you in joining Miss Adanma?
Okay, firstly, when I saw the team fighting against sexual exploitation or creating awareness about sexual exploitation, that was what moved me most, especially because that has been a menace in our society, most especially here in Nigeria. You see a very young lady, she will be on the streets waiting for who will pick her up and give her 5K just to lay down with her. So when I saw that, I told myself, as a young lady, this is what I'm supposed to involve myself into. So sexual exploitation and also giving back to the society. Like I'm someone who loves charity works a lot. So it was what really drew me closer to Miss Adama.
Well done. I'm going to let you go. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye. You've heard it from the Miss Adanma team, some of the Miss Adanma team in Nigeria. We are called Miss Adanma Pageant International. There is a reason for that international. Initially, it was just for the UK, because we use Miss Adanma in the UK to promote culture. Because a lot of the young ladies who are from African parents in the United Kingdom are lacking in their culture, which is what we talked about at the beginning of the show. So Miss Adanma was formed to promote culture in the United Kingdom, or should I say in Europe. And obviously then the Nigeria was to raise social issues, still bearing in mind about culture, to raise social issues. And one of the social issues that we're tackling at the moment is sexual exploitation of young people. And it's not just young girls alone, it's the girl child and also the boy child. So ladies and gentlemen, we implore you to please get on board with us, support our project, support Miss Adanma. We do need support because Miss Adanma has actually employed a lot of people, but we can employ a lot more. It's not about just employing people, it's giving them values. It's actually giving them values. And without your help, without you watching us, without you thinking what we are doing is a good thing, parents bringing their children on board, we wouldn't have Miss Adanma. So please, support us in what we are doing. Judges, I just want to ask you all a question again. Do we, I know we're going to come back online to actually pick our winners, but for now we're going to listen to a few some music and talk about who we think is going to emerge as our Miss Adanma this evening. So please,
Bad tramp on the mix. No joke, me tell you this. Turn hard wave records. Fine, bubble them like we.
Wow.
Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. The one that with the jeep and the sports car. Now then they rush us. We they eat chicken inside keke. They still they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Waiting then see pa me Timmy no. Where they make them whine it like below low. Other girl say she not let me no more. Other girl I ask if make she go low. Waiting and see on the Timmy no. But they make them whine it like below low. Other girl say she not like me no more. Other girl I ask if make she go low. Now want it in a king chest. Tell me say the bant and I want bring you happiness. No pillow can sleep in on me breast. Now the titty make a no say country chicken are the best. Titty no go ever let me pamper lampo. He no care if na lights stay up a lampo. Left the other girl them palabo. Whilst me and you they collabo. Whenever the girl are moving her body in the party, the man them a rushing. People are coming and telling me things, say so many girl wanna rush me. In a easy air, and this how we go, then they rush me. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. One day with the jeep and the sports car. Now then they rush us. We they eat chicken inside keke. They still they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. So my own team no like for win. Now them fans then they rush them. So my own team they don't die long time. But them fans still they rush them. Maybe then they wine and go low for we. And they suck like mambolo orange. Other girl and king can color for me. But I they kick and solo for you. Me know you can't get the family like you bogus. Anything you do man make you no rush. Every pretty girl in the yard don't rush. Now the man then they rush them. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. One day with the jeep and the sports car. Now then they rush us. We they eat chicken inside keke. They still they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us. The one that with the jeep and the sports car. Now then they rush us. We they eat chicken inside keke. They still they rush us. Fine, bubble them like we. Now then they rush us. All them slay mama slay queens. Now then they rush us.
Fela Kuti dey and so.
In a sense, money making machine worldwide.
Oh yeah, pray for me, Mama, pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Oh yeah, pray for me, Papa, pray for me. Oluwa, guide my footsteps in this journey. Oh yeah, pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. am taking this journey. The road to success, not be something we funny. Sometimes you go day level, sometimes you go stormy. Lord, I depend on you to prepare a table before me. Baba, take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things them where you be said them they give man stress. This year my life no sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you Baba, make you give access. Oh yeah, pray for me, Mama pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Oh yeah, pray for me, Papa pray for me. Oluwa guide my footsteps in this journey. Oh yeah, pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. As I am going out, Baba please bless my hustle. Give me the courage to move on, strengthen my muscle. As you they see me so, you don't tell where I dey struggle. My own portion of blessing, I beg make you give me and double. Baba take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things them where you be said that they give man stress. This year my life no sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you Baba, make you give access. Oh yeah, pray for me, Mama pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Oh yeah, pray for me, Papa pray for me. Oluwa guide my footsteps in this journey. Oh yeah, pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. Oh yeah, pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. Oluwa bless me as I am taking this journey. The road to success, not be something we funny. Sometimes you go day level, sometimes you go stormy. Lord, I depend on you to prepare a table before me. Baba, take me away from this wilderness. Protect me from the things them where you be said that they give man stress. This year my life no sweet, I'm tired with this bitterness. I must make this money, I beg you Baba, make you give access. Oh yeah, pray for me, Mama pray for me. I'm in the jungle, I want to make money. Oh yeah, pray for me, Papa pray for me. Oluwa guide my footsteps in this journey. Oh yeah, pray for me. Pray, 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 pray,
Ultrasound on the mix.
Our productions and events bringing you beauty with a purpose. The online pageant is here. Have your say in who will be Miss Adanma Nigeria 2020. The show starts at 6 p.m. UK time on the 17th December. That's 7 p.m. Nigeria time. Coming to you from Amaze TV Studios, London. Book the date, be a part of this historic event and don't miss it. Choose your favorite girl to be the next Miss Adanma Queen and Ambassador and supporting the fight against sexual exploitation. Call +4477 9162 0092 or 0207 2742 699. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.
So who is
Everyone, welcome back. Well, the judges have been deliberating and I think they've come to a score. At this point in Miss Adanma, we normally have 2 MCs that does this section very well indeed. And I think I'm going to mention those 2 people. Electric Wine, the MC Lioness, and also Mr. T. If you're both watching, I can't do it as well as you do, but however, we're going to try and announce the winners this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a point where the DJ normally do a drum roll. Oh well. So Debbie, this one falls on you as a judge. But before you announce the judges, Ella, what were you looking for?
I was looking for confidence because I go confident, and for me it's about confidence and how you speak. You need to learn how to carry yourself, and if you can't carry yourself well, sorry.
Okay. Omega.
Same confidence anyway, because if you don't have confidence, you wouldn't even participate on this kind of a thing. So.
Well, one of the things I would say for me is obviously you as a designer and you as an actress and host. From your angle, I looked at deportment, poise and style. Because as a managing agent, I need to be able to represent a girl that I can send to clients for work. And I hope that you guys have done well, because at the end of the day, I need a girl that has what it takes. It doesn't matter the height, the size, as long as the girl, one, has confidence and also has a presence. That is what I am looking for. So the package has to be right. So Debbie, how did you judge it? I know you're going to be presenting or telling us who's won, but how did you judge it?
Well, the 2 most important things which gave you the contestants the highest score was their presentation of themselves, because for they have to be, especially all 3 of us were looking at clarity of speech.
Yes.
And some of the contestants, yes, they were talented, but their introduction did not really match what we were looking for, which brought down their scores.
Okay.
So that was one, and the other one was their catwalk, because this is a beauty pageant. So for you to sell a dress, a clothes, you're going to be brand for you're going to be faces of brands for different companies and designers. So your catwalk really matters a lot.
Okay.
So that was another thing we were looking at. And then yes, there was talent, but those 2 first things were what we were mostly looking for.
Of course, Mr. Adanma has to speak on the spot, and we've put you on the spot tonight. So, young lady, without further ado, can you tell us, going from Miss Photogenic to Miss Peace Global to the winner? So you're starting from number 3 to 1.
Okay, so Miss Photogenic 2020 is Francesca June.
Woo! Francesca, I hope you're watching. I hope your people are watching. Wonderful, wonderful.
And Miss Peace Global 2020, Miss Adanma, is Brenda.
Whoa, Brenda! Well done, my darling. Well done.
And our queen, Miss.
Wait, before you, you can't just say and our queen. No. We've been waiting for months for this. So I hope all the girls. I just want to say before we announce the queen, girls, we've come a long way. I just want to say thank you to you all. And one thing I must say is, win or lose, you're all winners. And we did say that everybody will have an automatic entry to Miss Adanma 2021. But they must all obviously be one winner. You've all got an entry to Miss Adanma 2021, and that will tell you what to do for next year. It's anybody's game. So, well done to the two girls that have won, and we now get to hear our winning queen for tonight.
Okay, so our queen 2020, she was #1 and she took home the crown.
Woo! Alexander, well done. Woo! Do you know, this is something, I've got to tell everybody this. Miss Adanma has been going for 5 years, and it's only 1 year that the first girl did not come, and that was 2016, and that was Debbie. Every other year, the #1 girls have been Miss Adanma. Am I correct, Ella? Yeah. Because you have been with us. Every single year, anybody who comes first, as in picking the number out of the hat, has been Miss Adanma. And why we do that is we want to be fair. Because some girls will say, oh, I don't want to come first, I don't want to come last. And I said, listen, you don't have a first impression to make a lasting impression, or is it a lasting impression makes a first impression? So that #1, when you come out on stage, is what the audience remember. So girls, never be afraid to go for it. We will see you in 2001, Miss Adanma. Watch out for the space. Look out for our adverts, because our adverts after December, we're going to be recruiting for the 2021 girls, both UK and Nigeria. So thank you very much for tuning in this evening and being part of our first annual online pageant, Miss Adanma. We look forward to seeing you again in the future. Thank you and goodbye. Bye-bye.
It was amazing. Thank you for all your participation.
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck, girls. Good luck. Thank you. Alexandra. Oh, yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nigeria crew, thank you very much. We love you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you very much.